friends, Tasha Rose here, Radical Mothering. It's been a little while for us. Clean this camera off here, see a little bit better. I am just getting done at the chiropractor, and I'm gonna head home here. And I was at the chiropractor because, and it's not something I ordinarily do, but I was at the chiropractor because 3 weeks ago I was rear-ended by a guy on Zoe's birthday. I was on my way to get gas, and I ran out of gas like a block and a half away. My gas gauge lied to me and said I had like 20 miles to go, and I didn't, clearly, because I was not even a mile from home and I ran out of gas a block away from the gas station. So anyways, I got out, called our roadside assistance to bring me gas, and just as I was just about to get out of the car, and somebody came careening around the corner and clipped the back driver's side and hit pretty good. We got the estimate back from the body shop that we go to and the insurance and whatnot, and they're basically totaling the vehicle because of that, and because 2 weeks later we were on our way to go to Travis's sister's house to meet our new nephew, and Minnesota got this icy, wet, freezing rain / snow, sleet, all of it, blast, and right at rush hour time, or just before rush hour rather. And we were going down a hill. We were on our way to their house, and we were going down a hill towards an intersection that was right by her house, and could not stop and ended up rear-ending a guy. So that was fun. So 2 accidents in exactly 2 weeks time from each other. So now I am chiropractic and massage visits because, lots of significant pain. I've got a herniated disc. I had an MRI after the first accident. I had a massive headache. It was really bad. So I went to the ER and got checked out, and they did an ultrasound on the baby, which you guys, if you follow my Instagram, you will have seen. So they did an ultrasound on the baby, and they did an MRI, which was the first time I ever had an MRI, and it was terrifying, but I got through it. I just kept my eyes closed. I opened them once just to try to determine how far away from my face the machine was, and it was very close. I couldn't really, there was just no depth of field there for me. So I had an MRI, and I just laid there, and it was very loud, so I just laid there and prayed and got through it, and I think I dozed off or something just because of the noise and the repetition of praying Hail Mary first. So that was interesting. And so it turns out I have a herniated disc, and I think like C7, I think they said. And I also got some rotator cuff injury on my left shoulder, which I guess is not normal. Usually when you get your rotator cuff injured, it's your dominant arm, and I am right-handed, so it's apparently pretty odd. And it was just because of the way that I was hit in the car, and that I was holding onto the door waiting to get out, and which is the door handle, you know. So all of those got combined, and it threw my shoulder out of whack. So that's fun. So I've been visiting the chiropractor, and he's helping quite a bit with my, which I guess I want to stay here. He's helping quite a bit with my pregnancy related issues too, you know, hips and whatnot that start to go out of whack. But it's exhausting, and it's painful, and it's going to be a process for sure. So I had chiropractic 3 times a week and massage one of those days in the week at the same place that my friend recommended to me. And I haven't visited a chiropractor in, I would say, more than 10 years, is my estimate. So I was a little nervous at first when I went to the first visit. I was really nervous because I'm terrified of somebody snapping my neck or something, and I'm done. But anyways, other than that, baby's doing fine. The ultrasound, which is the 3rd ultrasound I've had in my life, came up with a perfectly healthy baby with very long limbs, and they dated, and I don't get ultrasounds, and I think that they're ridiculous for the most part, but in the case of a car accident, you want to definitely make sure. That's an instance where I would say make sure that your baby's okay via an ultrasound. They dated the baby a week ahead, so maybe that puts us more to the middle of March, who knows, but I know that my dates are correct, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But we're doing great. Lots of movement. Travis and some of the children have been able to feel movements now too. I'm very, very hungry, but can't eat very much because there's not a lot of room left. And you can't imagine that this baby's going to get much bigger, but we've got 16 weeks to go, at least. So it's good though. Let me think here. That's all I can think of. Everything is really healthy. The ultrasound was interesting because Grace was actually with me. She went to the ER. She met me at the ER and then drove me home that night. And baby has really long limbs, and it was really interesting seeing the profile of the baby's face. We were asked, do you want to know what the sex is? And I said, no, that's ridiculous to me. And Travis wasn't there with me because he was in Atlanta on a job at the time, so that's why Grace was there. I don't know, it was just really interesting. The ultrasounds really weird me out because we're not supposed to see that. It's just like, it's the womb and the tomb, those are both mysteries of life that we're not privy to until modernly with regard to one of them. So it's unnerving, but it was necessary. So, I went with it. Let's see, this weekend we've got our big Friendsgiving celebration, December 8th, which is also a feast day. So I'm going to an anticipatory mass on Friday. Last weekend, and I'm going to talk about this in a different video with Travis, but last weekend he had his rites of acceptance and dismissals at the St. Paul Cathedral because he's in RCIA, which is amazing. And that's kind of what's been going on with us, and we're just chugging along, waiting for this baby, and waiting through the Advent season, and just doing our thing, living our life, and everything that goes along with it. So that's the update for now, and I hope everybody is doing really well and having a good Advent season. I am participating in Vlogmas. If you haven't noticed, I didn't want to make a real big stink about it. Just doing little short snippet videos too, anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes, because I think that's kind of fun, just give you a snapshot into some of the activities each day that we are celebrating in the Advent season. So that's it, I guess. That's our update. 24 weeks today, and we're starting to close in. I was thinking ahead to like 30 weeks, thinking how it's absolutely impossible that I have been pregnant for 24 weeks already, and holy cow, does it seem like 30 weeks is really far away, but it's really not. It's really not. And before we know it, you know, winter will be almost over and we'll have a new baby and it'll be a good time, a new season. So that's it. I am going to sign off this and I will catch you guys later. Bye.